Raise the frequency, happy to see me. Are you ready for a holistic view? Raise the frequency, happy to see me. Are you ready for a holistic view? Are you ready for the holistic view? Take one.
Damn, will we ever awaken your mind?
Yo, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. All you who've subscribed and all that good shit, yo. Thank you so much. For those who are new, and just to reiterate for everyone who's familiar, yes, my logo, truth, reality, music. This is mostly a music-based channel. I understand that's how this audience has been cultivated throughout over a decade of doing this work, and everything I've done up to this point has been for free. Haven't made a single fucking penny off this work, and I've had to suffer a lot of censorship and bullshit. Sorry, and basically 90% of the music mixes I want to upload will not see the light of day on YouTube, unfortunately. I have 6 other platforms that I'm on. Odyssey is the best bet. It's got my full discography. I even have a playlist of those mixes in, what do you call it? Let's see if this works. Alright, cool. So, yeah. This is what the fuck I gotta deal with. Yeah, I was hanging out with Chris recently. So check it out. Everything that I'm doing, I'm doing a lot of different stuff. I'm cooking, I'm, traveling around, I'm meeting other people, I'm collaborating with others and doing podcasts and walkabouts and all types of stuff. Mixing all types of philosophy, spirituality, the Hermetic principles, natural law, universal, morality, all that good shit. And just like having the spiritual fucking street smarts to properly navigate this, through between people and just like your local environment and your family, whoever, and dealing with your fucking shadow work and shit like that. And yeah, I just showed you my channel's has been restricted, it's been flagged, copywritten, and I've had strikes. And so in recent times, I haven't been able to upload anything. And even after I upload something, I mean, look at this, Lover's Touch. This is something y'all need to check out. 25 fucking views? I'm sorry, but, like, it's unacceptable. I poured my fucking heart out into this project with, and so did Marja and everyone else. And it's very healing, and it's going to be quite a heart chakra shocker for you in a very positive way. Reestablishing that feminine and holding firm boundaries against the bullshit masculine, but holding large the, what you should be attracting into your lives, the sacred masculine, or whatever, or whatever you want to go for. To each their own. But yeah, I'm in a couple groups. Great Work Warriors. We have upload new video every month or so. We get into a lot of deep topics and great stuff to apply to one's life. We're solution oriented, and I'm doing a Dissolving the Divide, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I really want to show you that this channel is not just about the music, because truth is at the top, dealing with the reality in the middle, right? And I like to have that musical expression that conveys certain things in ways we can, maneuver through this matrix and waltz in and out of it a lot more, secure and thriving, not just fucking surviving. So I have playlists. Some are private on here, some are not. But yeah, shit, I should just go to my channel. Yeah, it's a better idea. Let's do that. All right, mon ami. So if you check out my channel and click on Awaken Your Mind, I'm glad you'll be taking the time. I need to switch that. You will see I got playlists of a lot of stuff. If you want to see how these music mixes are kind of arranged in certain orders, you can check this out. It's fucking Swiss cheese because a lot of them got taken out over the years because of fucking copyright shit. That's why I say like Odyssey is your best bet. BitChute is another one. I'm also on Roxy too. I'm gonna go to my link tree in a second, but yeah, I got tons of stuff. I mean, I got over 1,000 videos locked up to help one learn about a lot of shit. And the reason why the music mixes I do what the fuck I do, I incorporate a lot of sound samples from researchers, presenters, mystics, philosophers, whoever, because those are folks that I recommend folks checking out, and I leave them in the track list credits, as well as artists to check out as well, because their music is fucking dope and very intriguing, inspirational, motivational, all that good shit. So yeah, we got all these. I was trying to have a baby with my ex-wife, and yeah, so I was taking that shit seriously and like looking at all the different ways we can go about certain things, and word to the doula or the midwife and all that shit, or even the dolphins, like not like it's totally necessary, but so check it out. I got what up? That's the noose or the nus. Yeah, Leslie Powers and I have combined forces to do Dissolving the Divide. This is me and her and I, excuse me, ladies first. And yeah, the homies, what up, Brandon? It's cracking, brother. If you haven't seen him and I in Vegas, man, that shit's pretty cool. I mean, like the shit that I do is pretty provocative, even for the truth seekers and speakers. I'm bringing forth some pretty fresh ideas and perspectives and angles of where we're coming out of a lot of familiar things, but especially this musical route is yeah, it's underestimated, I guess. So check it out. Yeah, we've had wonderful guests on here: Shadical Hourgrave, Cory, Brandon Martin, John Rowland. Chris was with us for a little bit with David James Rodriguez. We got Rodney Goodwin is fucking phenomenal. He's gonna meet up with us every solstice and equinox to talk about the deep esoteric astrological psychology of that shit. Logan Hart had a great discussion about the male and female indifferences that we see in the world, and we talk about a lot of shit. There's yeah. And then Stephanie Moe Davis, she's wonderful, and she's doing her thing up in New York, doing some real, true holistic healthcare. And yeah, Dan Arnold, he's fucking awesome. And he's doing his thing with his tech chats and a little coffee on Thursday. Yeah, we got in good with that. James Cordner from Hitchhiker's Guide to Truth. Much respect to that cat. Yeah, conscious parenting. Fuck yeah. And for all the conscious parents out there, if your kids are at the age where they're listening to music and like hip hop and stuff, recommend my channel, please, for the benefit of you and them. Hey, it's a win-win, and it's like I'm not gaining anything out of it. I'm not some kind of sales pitchy fucking dude capitalizing off just like plugging in my material for folks to check out. And just because it says it's my material, it's built off of over 500, if not like 1,000 different artists and music that I've incorporated over a decade. I have over 100 mixes that span over 200 hours. And I've even, whipped up some videos to go with certain things, like talking about the technocratic, the transhumanist agenda, AI stuff, or even the eco side, like, more streetwise environmentalism, if you will. And kind of gotta be weary on the whole, narrative on the bullshit global warming stuff. That's another topic. I've mixed stuff about the Hermetic principles and all that stuff. Anyways, so yeah, back to this one. Chris Jensen, who I was just had a video with, and we're doing a lot more shit and a lot more to come. That dude's tight as fuck. And we're like, yeah, he's running the One Great Work Warriors too. So much respect and love to that cat. With him and Leslie up in Reading, I've been kicking it with them like live and direct. Those are like the folks, family. Folks that I actually hang out with a lot in person. I'm gonna go back to France pretty soon, but anyways, it's irrelevant to this video. But yeah, talking about like the falsehoods of money. Lovevolution, check their website out. I'm so honored and appreciative to be included on their website. And they have some wonderful services and products to check out. They're doing their own podcast now. It was great to get them, like, kind of get the ball rolling a little bit for them, because they haven't really done many podcasts together. And it was so cool to have them both together. Maria West has interviewed them for the new Heart-Based Humanity series, and that was fucking awesome. More on her later. Will Keller, will tell truth, brother, all day, every day. And yeah, connecting with nature in many ways, keeping it hermetically sealed, trying to wield the magic to build a hermetically sealed society. Built off of eternal principles. This is the foundational set of videos. Like freeing the mental prisons of division. Nate Cap is great. He's got a lot of deep esoteric knowledge and the true, well, I wouldn't say true, but just like the light side of Masonic philosophy and how to apply it to your life and better yourself, all that shit. Like folks might trip out to, like realize that actually some of the satanic tenets actually have nuggets of truth in them, but yeah, in the end, if this all serves the self, blah, 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 like that's another thing. Duality. Peep that checkerboard in the middle there. And the center dot. And yeah, Nate's got some great presentations on some stuff. He's going to be presenting at the Trivium and the Seed Conference, and I'm going to mention that later. And the great, majestic Maria West. The J is fucking silent, everyone. That's how you pronounce her name. Maria. She's been one of my best friends over the past year. Mentor, elder, just someone just full of wonderful surprises and such depth of worldly proportions. And she's an OG. Like, she's your mentor's fucking mentor type of shit, or therapist. And we've had several chats together, and yeah, that's who I collaborated with, and who wrote and spoke The Lover's Touch. And she's phenomenal. It's so divine. And yeah, that inner balance of the feminine masculine, the hemispheres of the brain, and all that shit, man. And yeah, yeah, this other one with Rodney, that was really, a solid piece of just, keying people into their soul code blueprint. Being aligned to that, because yeah, the planets are within us and all that stuff, and navigating all the gates and houses and all that shit. Yeah, it's still way the fuck over my head, but Yeah, I'm still trying to just up level these, gnosis uh, on a daily basis, little by little. Sometimes it's baby steps, and this is a lifelong journey. So have patience, my friends. Um, and yes, Brandon Spencer, we did a great conversation to kick off. He was our first guest on the Dissolving the Divide. And yeah, what can I say? Check him out on BitChute or Odyssey because, YouTube doesn't like him that much. Right, man? But anyways, yeah, there's so much internal conflict between each people, and like the first hermetic principle of mentalism, if we're not mastering that our mind, then guess what? We can't even get out the fucking gate properly to, just like be the sole controller of our lives to the fullest of its current. Whatever. And yeah, mentalism. Why do you think my channel is called AwakenYaMind? Because hey, think about it, right? So, anyways, yeah. If you're not familiar, I really highly encourage checking out the first introduction. This is the first piece of cement that is, creating this beautiful structure that we've created. Geez, yeah, it's been a little bit over 3 months ago, but yeah, it's been getting some good feedback, and folks are gaining something from it. And this is all solution based. It's not your typical fucking bullshit fucking podcast. I'm sorry, you can throw a rock and at any, library chock full of podcasts, and guess what? It's gonna be all right, but limited hangouts and a lot of minutia, a lot of pop culture, poop culture spoken about. Nothing really uh, spiritually, nothing all that spiritual to add to your, apply that to your life and shit. But anyways, and that's not to say like our shit's the best or it's bulletproof and this and that, but it is pretty goddamn God lovingly hermetically sealed on the real. So yeah, we try to feature all the casts that we got. I gotta update that a little bit. Dude, Chris Nelson's gonna be with us. It's gonna be so fucking tight. EvolveConsciousness.org. If you haven't checked that website out, y'all are tripping. Yeah, this is the bee's knees on the Trivium and some true fucking shit. All right, not to distract. All right, so back to my channel. Just to navigate more on all this stuff. Why does it not show my lives? So if you're on my channel, you should. Well, yeah, I don't have any lives stocked up. That's why. But usually there should be a tab next to videos called, live, and that's where I'm gonna be putting the live streams. They won't probably stick around much though, because after it gets a full run through, which is the only way you can like listen to these mixes these days, pretty much. I'm gonna try to set up more what do we call it, like a schedule, so this is the only time I'm gonna ask y'all, because I never fucking do this. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because my shit is fucking shadow banned. All right. And guess what? For doing this for a decade and only having like 4,000 subscribers, it's like not good enough. And the amount of views I've had in recent times, it's not fucking good enough. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm not gonna blame my audience or this and that, or like, hey, what's going on? But yeah, yeah, I'm looking over some, trying to get some visuals. Check out Chill Space if you like psytrance music. But anyways, fuck, didn't mean to do that. All right, so okay, we'll show my lives right here. So yeah, I don't have anything. That's why I can't see anything there. Also, you can check out my posts. I'm gonna post just like an image with a bunch of links. You know. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Nia. Appreciate that. Um, so yeah, links to previous mixes. They still work for the most part. All right, so running down the list. Because this is holistic logistics, and I'm gonna be like, I got a lot on my plate. I've had a lot on my plate, a lot on my mind, and a lot in the works for quite a long time. Excuse me. And I haven't eaten in a long time, actually, too, which is why I'm kind of, yeah, I'm on day 8, 9, 10. Ooh, yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm on 10. A Master Lemon Cleanse, detox. It's fucking awesome. It doesn't help with the beatbox, but yeah, it's arid where I'm at, and yeah. Anyways, got a little dry cotton mouth. So, you already checked out Dissolving the Divide. I'm, waist deep in that. A lot is going into that, and I really appreciate y'all for checking that out. Subscribe to that one as well. We have weekly uploads on Sundays. And what else I'm trying to do on this Awaken Your Mind channel? I got to shift gears because obviously I'm telling you, like, I cannot upload music on this fucking channel, and it's beyond frustrating. I'm sure you guys are frustrated too, and I'm sorry. I feel y'all, and I appreciate your patience, but don't unsubscribe to me just for that, yeah. Or whatever, it's not my choice, anyways. I don't get to pick and choose who listens, who subscribes, who does what. So whatever. Um, but yeah, I want to have a series interviewing artists. I'm all over the map. I want to, interview my cats, mes complices, la rimetis, out in Paris. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Nico for a little bit. Might do it then next month. What's cracking? Quad neuf mec. And yeah, like I want to interview some of my favorite artists. Like Audio Pharmacy, Living Legends, Azim. You know, thinking about cats. Rest in peace that I can't do today. But yeah, it sucks. Yeah. Rest in peace to the MF Dooms, Gifted Gava, Blackalicious, Baba Zumbia, Zion I, and even Biz Marquee. You know, yeah. But yeah, I want to interview folks like Ka Zodiac or Eloquence. These alternative cats, fucking Atma and Son of Saturn. You know, and even cats behind the scenes like Marcello Olivieri. I've been meaning to give him a shout out for a while. He's got a dope ass website called Projectile Vomit. Let's see if it's still on there. Well, yeah, I'm trying to keep this more concise. This video, but I'll leave it in the description because he shows some respects and put a little link to my works as well. He's totally into hip hop. He worked for Black Sanga Records, I think, or maybe still does. Don't want to put that in past tense and do you wrong, brother man. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's conversations with like artists. Talking about hip hop and true music and what influenced all that and like because I really want to you know understand like some of my heroes, hip hop heroes and shit. Coming up, like growing up, they were growing up in the 70s where there was no internet and all this stuff, and we take that shit for granted and kind of forget about the times of yesteryear when there was no internet and you had to learn from reading books and all that stuff and discerning from that. So, voila, voila. I'm not that young as you might think or as old. I'm going to let you guess how old I am right now. But I'm pushing 40, ooh la la. I was born in 83, and I'm a Leo. And I got that Libra ascendance. like Leslie Powers, and that's why we're doing this fucking balancing mission, because shit's way the fuck out of whack. And as far as my next series, conversations with women, yeah, the whole at odds we are with the sexes, it's way the fuck out of whack as well. And for me as a single guy at this point in my life, it's underwhelming as far as like what to do and like what to pursue. I'm not even fucking interested. And that's nothing against women. I'm going through a lot of healing myself. But this is about holding the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It's going to be called Resurrecting the True Yoniverse. And if you don't know what yoni is, it's a much better word for vagina. And if you go into the word and what it really means, vagina, it literally means a sword sheath. So think about that. It's kind of violent, you know, it's fucked up. But yeah, I want to have chats with women, awakened women, to help bridge the gaps of these divides and conquer and war the sexes, you know. Um, you know, I've seen so much bullshit from both sides, and I'm scratching my head like, holy shit, we can do better. And I'm gonna set a fucking example if you want to be better. All right. So stay tuned for that. Because me as a man, I'm not fucking dicking around. I ain't one of those dudes on the internet, you know, poking at girls or whatever the fuck, or, you know, like making lewd or crude comments or what, you know, anything below the fucking belt. I'm awakened through my fucking heart chakra. And that means the lower sense bullshit doesn't really fucking appeal to me. And I don't, you know, get that low. Because I respect people in general, the energy, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, for what it truly is. And for those who truly embody that shit. And for those that are on the path towards embodying it, you know, it's lifelong process shit, daily operation, right? It's science of life, yo. And yeah, my other project is going to be holistic logistics. I can even make a channel of it right now. You know, post some things. So I've had videos in the past. This channel has been deleted. I'm gonna rewrite it with a W, H, holistic. You know, get the wholeness of it in there. And I represent the West Coast and the Wesh Coast. For all my French folks out there, y'all know what's up. I gotta copyright that, by the way. So holistic logistics. This is gonna be my website. This is gonna be my like what do you call it? My magus opus, pretty much. My great work. And this is what I'm gonna be providing for people. I'm gonna have a lot of services I want to help with people. Even with tech stuff, you need some help making thumbnails. You want to learn the ropes on, you know, video editing, getting the tools and getting your shit prepared mentally, emotionally, physically, and technically to put your own fucking material out in many different ways. It ain't just about, you know, having a microphone and, you know, talking about stuff or presenting things. You can be a great writer and, you know, post it to Substack and all these other things, and get in touch with Cory because he's got this cool website that you can contribute to called the Liberator 2, where he's looking for submissions of people, freedoms and truth seekers and speakers alike. So you'll see me up in there because I'm going to contribute to that as well, because I think it's a great cause and what he's doing, which is, you know, aside from a lot of other stuff. And Truth in Music, something. Time Radio. Him and I collaborated, and I gave him all my mixes. He's gonna have a live stream 24/7. Actually, I mean, mention that in a announcement later on. But so are we bored yet? Of course not. I shuffled through like nothing. But yeah, yeah. This is no, not available. This is a typical thing. I'm gonna show you real quick the deets on this shit. This is what I see on every fucking upload with these music mixes. All right, no impact, no impact. Cool, great, okay. All right, oh shit. Blocked in all territories, great. Same thing, same thing. Weird. All right, so 3 songs, ruin. It could even just be one song that gets copyrighted, and I can't play it anymore. Fucking great. There's Cory. He did a great summit, over 50 people, including like David Icke and Mark Passio, and Mario West is up in there, and some other friends of mine. Leslie's up in there, Chris, Logan, and some other cool cats. Dude, this is my dedication thing, and like, wow. I remember sometimes I would get like 100 views within 24 hours. Now I get like 20. I mean, like, what the fuck is this? Ooh, 24/7 or 27 now. Wow. I said 25. Sorry, I lied. But it was at 25 earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to put the word out because, I need help as well to market this more. Dorian Green, she was on that. We did a great discussion in French. I gotta delete this. It's done. But I'll do another one out there. And actually, in this video, I'm gonna have links for you to download even more than 99 mixes. What do you think about that? But yeah, I went out to New Mexico. I've met some of these truth speakers myself, and that's Leslie and I again. Anyways, not to tour around. What's cracking? Nicholas Peter, Ugero. All right. If you want to make some really good coffee, check it out. Ooh, 88 views. You gotta love that number. Hey, Raven. All right, so let's get back to my studio on OBS. I rarely do use this OBS, but I should use it more. It's pretty easy to navigate. But all right, so I didn't show you this one.
Divide and conquer, that's the motto, this role model, but doesn't go with what's inside my soul, so I don't follow. I walk my own path and keep my own pace, and feel great when I relate to people in the same state.
Alright, so one last guy. Is it this little video? Is it a... It better be. No? Oh, that's that. Oh, okay. Alright, check me out. I'm going to be in a conference with some of my friends that I'm talking about, and they were also in Cory's thing as well. And this is going to be pretty damn huge, and I'm going to fucking rock this shit. You ain't seen fucking nothing yet from me.
I got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now your word, learned your lesson. I got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now your word, learned your lesson. I got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now your word, learned your lesson.
Connect with it. The 3-piece puzzle, y'all. Yeah. Wow.
Yay. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. Let's have a little look at this more. So, where's my little monkey? There we go. Do I want that one, or do I want this guy? Yeah. Oh shit. Forgot to put my little holistic logistics. Fuck it, whatever. Alright, so anyways. We did this shit on the fly, y'all. This is 35 minutes already? Damn. Alright, so anyways. This is the last bit of the video anyways. And you could click the QR code or go to freedomundernaturallaw.com. Oh yeah, they got it going on. And you can also check out the previous conferences that they've had, like from last year. They added me at the very, very end and threw in like a little 1-2 minute, hip hop snippet of that good old Natty Law. Some of them cuts, hermetically sealed shit, yo. If you haven't checked out that hip hop hermetica, dude, I got like 4,000 subscribers and like over 100 views on like one of my last uploads. Like, I don't know what people want from me, you know? Maybe my shit's stale, tiring, maybe it's whack. I don't know. Why you subscribe to me? I don't know. Somebody tell me something, man. Shit. I don't know sometimes. But anyway, so Richard Grove. I'm gonna go down the list of these speakers. I don't know all of them. I'm gonna introduce them one by one just for fun and for y'all to kind of get the deal of where I'm coming from with them. Richard Grove. I haven't spoken with him personally, but Chris Jansen works for him, and he does the Autonomy, Grand Theft World. He's doing some big things. Autonomy is something you can check out. It can really, it's like a tech school in a sense, and really helping one to network and like doing this great work and like truth speaking and shit like that. Hannah Maria, she is, I want to say she's German, and she has a really good website. I want to interview her on the Dissolving the Divide, or even the Conversations with Women. Um, yeah, wonderful speaker, into that natty law. I think she's on the One Great Work Network, and what else? Yeah, she's on another website with Suzanne, someone else, Lulu. But anyways, yeah, something about cultivating proper gardening, like, getting our food sources locked down, like proper health shit. If you're not familiar with Mark Passio, he has a website called whatonearthishappening.com. He's got a monumental podcast series, and with that, on that alone, that's something to check out from the first to the last and all that good shit. Even though that takes a long time, there's like 300 of them. He created the One Great Work Network, and he's also had quite a few presentations, including the phenomenal Natural Law presentation seminar that I helped co-write the transcripts. Oh, yeah, shit. One last thing, I'm gonna mention my link tree. Yay! Gonna get that back up. All right, so the next. We got David Rodriguez. David James Rodriguez, yeah. Like I mentioned, we had him on Dissolving the Divide. I met him in person. It was great. You saw the picture. He's doing something great. Homeschool leader. And actually, hit him up if you or someone you know needs a high school certificate or any kind of educational certificate or something, just to get by, to get on the workforce or some kind of shit like that, or just like alternative education. He's doing big things over there. Will Keller, as I mentioned, he's doing great things out in the East Bay. He helps Mark Passio with his weekly podcast as well. And he's got his own thing with John Rowland with the True NFL, Natural Freedom League. And yeah, they got some great interviews and podcasts out there as well. Dr. Melissa Sell, I think we're going to be interviewing her on Dissolving the Divide. But yeah, she's on the One Great Work Network, I believe. Jeez. I should know her more, but yeah, it's more, she has to do more with like health, I believe. Maria West, what can I say? one of the best in many ways. Nate Cap. He's at the Cubby Hole, by the way. He's doing some outcasting. Yeah, check him out. He's doing some cool stuff. I like his presentations as well. Did a great one on the movie Doctor Strange, breaking that down. Joel Rafidi. I'm sorry, mon ami, but I do not know you. Yarasismos Stylianesis. Sorry, brother, sister, I do not know who you are, but we can look him up and find out. Diesel Automatic, what's cracking, man? I mixed some of your songs in some of my music mixes. Yeah, shit's tight. And he was at the last one doing some music with Joe Murray. Unfortunately, he's not fit to make it out this time. But yeah, Diesel Automatic, hip hop artist. Check him out. That's someone else I want to get in touch with and interview as well, for sure. Stephanie Mo Davis. Mo Deezy. On the breezy. On that health tip for Sheezy. Awakened Healthcare? Awakening Healthcare? Yeah. Check out the interview we had with her. Because all the folks that I do these interviews with, I hold them fucking large, and I really try to promote their things, and that's part of what holistic logistics is about. I didn't even mention that. Fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much about interviewing people that are doing the great fucking work, and like on ground level, like healing other people, like being having services to provide for many people, and like, you know, having great results, you know. All right, so we are at Brandon Martin. It's cracking, man. Skatopia in the house. Yeah, part of Cubbyhole. Got a huge wealth of esoteric knowledge and philosophy. He's got a great presentation, or a few of them. One of them, my classic, is Fake Ass Rebels. It's kind of cool. So yeah, Chris Jansen. Sometimes we be dancing. But I ain't fucking bro Manson. Any of these folks, by the way. You know, it's just getting in touch with folks, and, you know, like-minded folks, and like being on the level in a lot of ways, and like working together and collaborating and doing a lot of shit. It's fucking awesome. And so, yeah, it gets me motivated to do more, and to level my shit up in shit like that as well. So, yeah. Douglas Martin, I think, is Brandon's uncle. And same, if not, like, just more OG with the esoteric philosophy. And, yeah, he'll take it to Thelema, Rosicrucianism, and all these other ancient or occult or even modern mystery schools, you know. They're pretty cool. Traditions and all that shit. But, yeah, anyways. James True. I feel like I should know him. I should know him, but I don't. I'm sorry, brother man. Same with you, Howard Lichman. Sorry. Leslie Powers. AliveThrive.life. That's her website. Check it out. And she, yeah, it's really cool of her to put the Dissolving the Divide material on there. And you can check her out. She's a consultant. More like a psychological wellness provider, if you will. And that's just a compartmentalization of many, many, many things that she can help one with, that they might be struggling in life, and that's what I'm trying to do as well. So, yeah, get at me. We can work something out. Logan Hart. Didn't I mention him? Yeah, I did. Yeah, he was with us. And Wizard Factory. He's doing a live broadcast every Saturday. I've called in a few times. There needs to be more folks calling in to that stuff. Take advantage. It's fun, you know. Like, you can even call in Passio's live show on Sundays around midday, and Logan's is around midday as well on Saturday. And yeah, it's cool. They talk about some great stuff. Rodney Goodwin's on there talking about astrology. It's great, and they play off each other in a great way. Um, yeah, wizardfactory.com. Check him out, or that on what, and he's got some cool offerings as well. That's someone, a lot of folks on this list are folks that I want to, talk with on holistic logistics because they are offering things and people can benefit greatly from them. John Rowland is, other part of that Natty Freedom League, and him, Will Keller, and Chris, they're all, and Leslie, they're all doing this Trivium Funnel Conference. That's them hosting it and putting it together. This time around, since I've been, good friends with Chris and Leslie, I've been able to help them on a few things. So that's pretty much why my name's on the list. Well, we'll get there, but pretty soon, because I'm sorry, I do not know Angela Umelo or Neil Martinson. But looking forward to all the folks that I do not know to see where they're coming at and what they're gonna bring to the Trivium. And just to let you know what I'm gonna be bringing, it's gonna be some of them hermetically sealed hip hop cuts. I'm also gonna be doing some writtens as well. Yeah, you're gonna hear me rap. But it ain't fucking plastic. Not that shit. Just a quick few bars, a couple 16s or whatever. Maybe less than 16, maybe an 8. 2 8s, that'd be great. I ain't necessarily taking it back to 88, but, I'm trying to make this shit really intriguing. This is not gonna be we're not gonna fucking nerd out on like, oh yeah, the trivium, and like we're gonna learn about logical fallacies and some knowledge and how to understand it and the proper ways of wisdom in applying that in proper, in your actions and behaviors and all that shit, including your body language and right. So yeah. And I will put some cool little visuals to that musical mixture and that kind of stuff, as well as some comedic stuff. And I'm having fun with it, but I'm very fucking serious, and I have a lot of fire and conviction in my heart about a lot of these things. And showcasing this amongst all these wonderful people and big names, yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring my fucking A game. You know. My journey is still a work in progress, and the improvements on my quality of material, it's always going to be a work in progress. Well, maybe not always, hopefully not, but at the same time, it's just like, isn't this just how things unravel with technology? Because, there's all this new stuff coming out, and now there's like AI and all this shit now. It's like, dude, we can get our fucking asses handed to us if we're not, careful, with some of this tech. And that's a loaded statement, and I mean it in a lot of ways. But like as far as like the competition we're up against, like truth speakers versus like mainstream media monkeys. It's like those people make thousands, 100,000s, millions of dollars to make really high quality content, and the quality of their content, just like the aesthetics and the logistics behind it, not the fucking bullshit messages and the minutia and whatever the fuck. Just like from a productive standpoint, this shit is on point. A lot of people out there trying to, tell the truth in many ways. I applaud your efforts, but it's, it falls not even short, but it falls flat compared to some of the, the stuff you see on television. And I don't even watch television. I don't have a television. I've stayed at places that do, and so I'll peer through the screen just to see what's going on within the matrix and like watch the shit show for what the fuck it is, because I've been so out of touch living in France for a third of my life. 13 years I've lived in France, and I'm going back pretty soon because, yeah, I miss it. And but at the same time, it's been so great. I've been back in the States for 16 months now, pretty much, and yeah, I wasn't able to make it out to Canada, unfortunately. I had some heartbreaking situations, but you know, life goes on, and just being on good terms with it all, and with those that I still care about and got love for, you know, that's what matters. And, what do you think living light as a feather looks like, and what it really fucking be like? Check that video out that Brandon Spencer and I did about that, you know. So yeah, any concluding things? Yes, indeed, man. All right, so logo out, website on. Get off me. Everything. So if you go to Linktree and put my name, Derek Bartolacci, you will see this. Get off me. Those cookies ain't sweet. This is the grand finale. Check me out. So, I got my YouTube up. I got the Odyssey up. This is the Lover's Touch direct link to. This is the video on Marja's channel, Love, Truth, and Beauty. Check out her videos. She's got over 300 videos, and they're really great. You know, I love them. Yeah, you know, I've laughed and cried and just gained a lot of insight from them. Yeah, she's awesome. You can even see, and yeah, so the conversations with women, I'm going to kick it off with her. And that's kind of in tribute and gratitude to her choosing me out of everyone she knows. And all the men out there. I kicked off her Conversations with Men series. And yeah, I'm doing a Conversations with Women, but it's not biting her style. It's like I asked her first, and she's like, "Yeah, do it." You know, I'm not titling Conversations with Women, but yeah, we're trying to invite and rectify, reestablish the renaissance of the true Yoniverse. You know, like the true womanhood, and I'm gonna be putting women on the platform to speak your piece, speak your truth. I want to hear your good and bad experiences you've had with both men and women, and what we can do better. This is solution oriented, so yeah. That's that, and I'm gonna go back to this all the time, like that lover's touch. Like, hey, I can't tell you how many hours I spent working on this. I made the visuals, and I edited the audio, and you know, helped translate the French with Dorian Green's, and laced her vocals like kind of echoing Marja's in a French way. I visualized the whole thing. I tried to do it word per word. That's pretty hard, and just like going through a lot of heartache during that thing, it fucking tore me apart, like emotionally. I can't believe. So I can't tell you how many times I cried, just like working on this alone. And yeah, to see like a couple people out there in internet land watch it only, like really, I'm sorry. That's like, yeah, that kind of hurts. But whatever. I'm not butthurt, but whatever. Yeah, Dissolving the Divide, check it out. Please help it grow. If you're not familiar with my channel and what it's about and what I can do, here's a 3-minute little visual, audio visual, mystical, miracle, and kind of etherical. But I ain't about that bullshit, false ascension, new age bullshit. Alright? All you people talking about 5D, I'm gonna address y'all. We're supposed to anchor that shit here. And this is my Pinterest, of course. I got tons of stock photos, just it's all killer, no filler, pretty much, as far as like inspirational, artistic, conscious, um, a lot of evocation to the divine feminine and tribute to that. You can check out all my album artwork. I gotta update that, by the way. Moving along, yeah. I got my BitChute, Mixcloud. Some of these platforms, like I'm maxed out on the amount of stuff I can upload in there. I'm not gonna pay for these platforms because I'm not getting paid to do this. All right. I actually want to get paid to do some of this stuff eventually. Maybe I'll put a donate button here, soon enough. But yeah, it's just yeah. You can check out my website. I'll go back to that. So going from the bottom back to up to the website. Brighteon, it's an alternative platform to like the YouTubes and BitChutes. Same with YouTube. I'm only limited 500 megabyte uploads, so I have to like reduce the size of the video so the quality ain't that great. But I got all the music up there that's not on YouTube, so that's another source. That's why I'm on 6 different platforms, so you can check out these music things. Well, even like 7 or 8. But I ain't got all the music. And that's why I say Odyssey's the best one because it's got the full discography. BitChute, it's hard to organize my uploads on that, unfortunately. I'm on Rumble too, by the way. Did I not fucking put that there? Shit. Damn. Alright, well, that's next. Yeah, I am on this Instagram. I'm not really there all that much, but I'm gonna post some things there that you really can't see on YouTube. Yeah, those are the transcripts I was talking about. You can just, download that. And I think there's a link to a Mega Drive file that I have in stock called the Natural Law Trifecta. It has the 3 series of his video, as well as the slides that he used and the transcripts. So you can check it out word per word or whatever. It's a great way to study natural law. But check out the Kybalion with a K. K-Y-B. Yeah. B-A-L-I-O-N. Kybalion. Sorry, anyways. Sorry. So this is my website. This is the shift. That's me and the Griff. Whiskey, Griffsky. He's still out in France chilling. I love him. He's out with my ex. So yeah, this is me. You can learn about me. I'm not going to go through the whole thing for you, but voila. You can check that out. And then this other link, you can peep that natty law. There's a lot of shit you can learn from this site, this thing alone. Because I mixed in a lot of stuff up in there, like Yana ESP, Seth Boza, Black Earth Productions. He's one of my favorites. And I've went through his initiation. If you go to, blackearthproductions.com, I think. He's got his Blue Flame Healing Arts and Occult Science. He's got some great services. I would love to have him on Holistic Logistics. But so anyways, yeah, this is from Chris Nelson right there, The Evolved Consciousness. Fuck, I should have given him props for that. Damn it. I did. Didn't I? Putain, mec. Chris, I'm sorry. I thought I did. Yeah. All right, cool. We're good. That's right. A lot of folks know his work, but not the name. And that's a damn shame. And that's the same with me. I know I haven't put myself out there all that much. I kind of just, for the first 7 years, I was really just like, here's all the music. Didn't really do any updates or introduce myself. Because I didn't, maybe fell into too much of the new age bullshit of just like not having any kind of ego and this and that. It's just like, I still got to keep that I am and like, let folks know who they're subscribed to or whatever, right? So yeah. Thank you so much for listening. If you don't like my little tiny box of me chatting in the microphone, whatever. Sorry. Yeah, I come at this with a lot of angles. I got my little fucking camera that I use usually when I'm out traveling and whatnot. You want me to turn it on? Really? Okay. Say hello. But yeah, this upload is made on OBS, Open Broadcast Software. Check it out. It's some of the best shit for free that you can get on the internet. And if you're trying to, take it to, another level as far as like you're, making conscious content and all these things, like, hey, get a hold of me if you want to get some pointers or some advice. Hit me up. If you like what I do, ask me questions of how I do it, and I can, show you the way, give you some pointers, But yeah, just don't be too much of a copycat. No, yeah, stay solid within your sovereign, eternal, individual self. So yeah, that will do it for this video. Thanks so much for checking it out. Yeah, over an hour. Sweet. Boom. Like that. Yeah, don't forget to check out the Trivium Conference, 24th, 25th of June. It's coming up soon. And yes, I'm going to sprinkle my magic up in that piece. Oh, believe you me. Or know it, rather. So, yeah. Stay tuned. I got more to come. I appreciate any kind of support, moral or whatnot. But, yeah. For what I've done and what I do and what I'm going to continue to do, I seriously need support. Just like a little digital pat on the back sometimes isn't like, especially if it's like those are few and far between anyways right now. And that's good enough for me, but usually, but it's like it feels like I'm spinning my fucking wheels sometimes. But we'll see. I know my words aren't always falling on deaf ears and whatnot, but yeah. I ain't too bitter or, pessimistic about it. I'm much more of an optimist, and I also have to take it upon myself to do better marketing and promote this shit more myself. So, yeah. But yeah, please feel free to share anything that you liked that you think others might benefit from. Like, share it with them, please, because I'm not your typical fucking dude out there, The music that I mix, it ain't your typical music that you hear. The wordsmiths, the lyricism, it's on a different frequency, and it can really have a huge impact on the listener in many fucking positive ways. In positive ways. Just saying a huge impact doesn't mean it's a good thing, like ambiguous, but anyways. I know y'all can get with this, and I'm not going to say be blessed with this, because I do not want anyone to be less than what, who you truly are. That kind of shit. Little phonetics, but yeah, I love to play with words and all that shit. Yeah. I really have true intentions behind this channel, and I've always stayed true through and through, Sometimes life shit comes up and I don't produce something within a month or something like that, and then like the algorithms kick my fucking ass, and it's like I get forgotten about in internet land, which fucking sucks. And it ain't no different on like Facebook and shit like that also. So I'm used to it. I gotta not think about it that much to not get bummed out about it sometimes, because I do apply the hermetic principles to my life. Oh yeah, you see that? That's how I made that. Like, here's a freebie right now. You want to make a little thing? Like, do that. And guess what? Here's the pro bono or whatever the fuck. So if you want to make this, a lot of these things, you have to like pay to have it or whatever for them to produce it. Or you could do a screen capture, right? Get the dimensions correct, and you record it or take a picture, whatever, right? I'm recording it right now. We're doing this live, and boom, whatever, yo. So there's a lot of ways we can, spruce up our content, Like I should have had more photos on deck that I can, interchange all the time. I could have had different windows to show and like have more visuals, but I know this is kind of boring, but hey. Enough of that shit. I'm gonna keep this up there. So, yeah, thank you so much again for checking out this video and hanging in there for this long. Yeah, it's over an hour. Time flew by for me, but yeah, a lot I had to get out there, and yeah, I'm not gonna add anything else. Or continue to say and whatever fucking humdrum bullshit, crumb bum, pulpit. No, just kidding. Peace. Thanks again.